Can I just say, you know you did your makeup well when people start accusing you of being a catfish. And you know what? I take that as a compliment, because when I do my makeup, I do not want to look the exact same. I'm Abby. I went to a makeup school in Korea. Before applying foundation, I'm using the Blunt Nature Calming Serum. You need to be doing your skin prep for it to be lasting throughout the day. I look for products that are really hydrating and calming, because makeup can gradually dry out your skin. So the goal is to build hydration underneath in order to maintain a smooth finish for long. And texture is also really important. Make sure that your serums are really lightweight and they absorb in quickly. If it's too heavy or greasy, it can start peeling or separating once you apply the foundation. Your skin should feel really hydrated and very plump before you move on. After I finish off with a lightweight moisturizer, I'm applying the Natasha Denona concealer underneath my eyes. This is in the shade P2, which has a peach undertone to help color correct my dark circles. I'm using the Real Techniques Kitten Paw brush, and then I'm lightly stamping the concealer that helps to blend it seamlessly into the skin. As you can see, my dark circles literally just disappear. It's honestly magic. Now, I do have a lot of redness on my cheeks and forehead, so I'm using the Nuse Green Cushion Color Corrector, and I'm applying it lightly onto the areas. Then I'm going in with my very beloved Thesaem Pot Concealer. As you can see, it has been used up. I'm using a very flat, small brush to correct redness on my nose. Even though this concealer is a little bit drying, using a small brush helps me keep it very precise, so I get full coverage with a very thin layer. I go back in with the Real Techniques and lightly pat everything in. Now that my color correction is done, I don't need very thick, full coverage foundation, so instead I'm mixing the Self-Fusion C BB Cream, which has skincare in it, with the MCoBeauty Flawless Glow. I'm mixing them together, applying it with my fingers first, then I'm blending it all out with a damp beauty blender from Reju. I immediately set my under eyes and around my nose with the Huda Easy Bake Powder. I don't like to bake my entire face, but I do like to set those areas because it will prevent the makeup from greasing while you do the rest of your makeup. For contour, I personally love a powder contour, especially for my nose. It gives me a lot more control. I'm using the Rom&nd Cool Shading Contour Palette, and I go underneath my nose to shorten its length and along the tip, then blend it outwards. It's a subtle but dramatic difference. I also like to lightly contour my face to make it look a bit smaller. I don't go in very heavy. Finally, I'm adding the Green Dear Dahlia blush. I'm really obsessed with this slightly warm neutral color, and I'm stippling it in with a stippling brush for a very seamless blend. After, I'm using this Kylie Cosmetics powder blush. Such a beautiful color. I also love layering cream products first, then the powder after to make it last longer. Highlight is key, but we're going in with a matte highlighter. I'm using this peach tone highlight from Flower Nose to cancel out any darkness or any remaining darkness I have on my face. How to make this work is you need to be applying it very strategically with a flat powder brush, just in the spots that still look a little bit dark. Do not apply it everywhere because you need to keep that optical illusion going. Guys, since this is getting a bit long, I'll have to see you in part 2 where I'll do my eyebrows, eyes, and lips.